Alright guys, welcome back. We're gonna change the bushings here. These are not that great. So we got some Speed Merchant riser bushings. These are solid aluminum. We're gonna change the OEM bushings that it comes with. Get rid of these. And I'm gonna do this right now so I can go ahead and lay down the bars right now. It's gonna help me out, hold everything in. I'm gonna put a little bit of lube on it. I recommend you switching them. You don't want to use the stock ones on some heavier bars or just aftermarket bars. You don't want to do that. Switch them out. Next move, I just wanted to put the bars up there so it can help me hold everything in place. So like that, now you can put the housing, put your brake lever, and then you can put your clutch. But this is the setup. I believe it's a 12-inch. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe so you can get a bigger garage and better videos. But yeah, that's the little setup. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna go ahead and take it off because what you want to do is start the master cylinder, and then you'll have enough space for this. Just kind of want to pull back the cable a little bit. Also, you want to go ahead and throw on your new extension brake line. I already got it in there because once the bar's on there, once you put it on the bar, it's going to be hard to tighten it. So I already went ahead and did it. It's pretty easy. Just swap it out. So we're going to go ahead and put this one over here. So this goes right here, just like that. So not super tight because you might want to move them out the way or push them forward or back. So now we got this. You can go ahead and you can install your light. See, this is perfect length from what I did earlier cutting the wire. Got the housing here, wire housing. So I believe your throttle grip goes in first because it holds on into the housing here. You'll put that in first. So yeah, that's how it's supposed to look. I didn't fully tighten them because you want to make sure they're leveled. I just want to adjust everything before you start tightening everything down. All right, guys, we're gonna finish it up today. Quick update: bars are on the bike. I'm not sure if you guys were able to see that last night. It was kind of hard to see. I'm not entirely sure. Right now, just once we got that cable in, I just wanted to start putting everything back because that was the hardest part. I believe out of the whole install was passing the throttle wire through the bars, even though you have the fishing line or whatever you want to call it. But if you read the instructions on the website, it says to spray a lot of lube because you heat shrink it. You spray that part with a lot of lube and then spray some in through the bars. And once you want to push it, and as you push it, you want to pull it, and kind of go like back and forth a little bit. Anyways, long story short, I ended up pulling it and it slipped right through, which was pretty cool because I was like battling that cable for like 3 hours. Anyways, working on putting back the longer extension for the brake line, and you got to connect it on the bottom. But I kind of want to get all this kind of put back together, and then we're gonna we're gonna torque down the bars. After we torque down the bars, we connect the cables. Everything should work properly because I did a little quick test. I don't know if we're gonna show that on the video, but I tested them out. And then lastly, we're gonna do the clutch cable and we're gonna relocate the gauge. So stay tuned. Hopefully you guys like this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe for more videos. Let me know if you want to see more upgrades on this bike. 2023 Lowrider S. So I fixed the brake line. We'll show you guys at the end. extension brake line, it's on there. We're gonna go ahead and install the gauge relocator, and then at the end I'll show you guys the clutch, and that's pretty much it. Obviously connecting all your cables back on, putting on the light. It's minimal stuff. I don't know if you guys want to see all that, but we're pretty much getting close to the end finally. I'm gonna take this bike for a ride, bro. Yes sir. So for this part, relocate the gauge. So once you get your speedometer in the gauge relocator bracket or whatever, there's a rubber piece that goes on the stock part. Just want to pull that out, because then if not, the screws won't be able to tie on the back. So that's a little tip. You just want to put it as high as you want, because you got 2 more screws that you can adjust it down here. But when I did mine, I usually just went all the way to the end of the bar and just snug them for now. It's good. Now you can adjust however you want your gauge to look. I'm gonna kind of bring it back this way a little bit, and then just run your wire through. You can also put some electric with the wires so they won't be exposed, or you can shrink wrap them. If you keep it facing like this, it's not, you won't be able to see it. So you kind of want to put it back a little bit. I think right there will look good. It all depends on the rider, but he can always adjust it. All right guys, so we got the relocated gauge up there with the bracket. We ran down the line here. We're gonna go ahead and connect everything right now. Everything looks good. I also did the brake line. Don't ride the bike without pumping your brakes, so the brake fluid can run down. So now you got front brakes back again with the new line. You're good. I'm gonna go ahead and test it out as well before we give back the bike. But the little caps are not color match, because the gray boxes in here are for the lights. But the way I know that the cable is the light, turn signal light, is because these 3 colors, I've been connecting them all day yesterday. So that indicates that's one of your turn signals. We want to go ahead and connected our relocated gauge for the speedometer. It's in there. So just quickly, if you have 2 cables on one whole wire harness, it goes down below. You can also pull it back and cut it if you need to. But so like I said, if this is the turn signal for your left side, it goes in the bottom, and just clip it, just all plug and play like that. And then this one I might have to cut because there's no room, but let's see if that fits without an issue. If not, you can cut it down a little bit just so it can have some space here. Let's see if we can do that better. Just so you're able to pull the line just a little bit like that. Expose the wire a little bit more so it doesn't want to go in, because this aftermarket like rubber part, it's not letting it. And then this one, I didn't hear it snap, but it's not coming off. So that's your left side, left turn signal, and your wire harness, wiring housing. So you're good on that one. You also want to go ahead and grab your throttle cable and connect it back again. So it's this one here. This is for your throttle cable. This one, you can go ahead and depin it if you don't need it. If not, just put it to the side. That's for heated grips. But you can see that there's 6 little clips in here, or little, whatever you want to call them. But that one goes in here. Make sure it goes all the way through so it can connect with the other side. And then all these 3 here, turn signal, the on and off switch, and the other one's, I'm not sure what it is, but it's probably one of the turn signals in your lights. So anyways, the wiring housing has an extra one. But yeah, let's connect that. Let's see, you want to color match it. The turn signal goes in with the gray ones. Right here, click. And then I'm about to cut this plastic again. Try not to cut the cable. Damn, this blade sucks. Okay, there we go. Just so you can expose the cables a little bit. You're able to pull it. This one goes in here. That's the click. And your last one here, which is your wiring housing. This one's gonna give you the power to turn it on and off your bike, and that's pretty much it. The only one that you're left off that you won't need is this cable over here. You can probably just tape it, but you really don't, doesn't matter. It's for heated grips. Trust me, I know, because I had to go through all the wiring. That's pretty much it. You want to run back everything. Before you do that, you want to put back the little sleeve. So this little piece right here is when you want to pull it back out. It'll help you pull out the whole box. So make sure you tuck it in right and just clamp it back down like that. Now all your cables, you can pass them through here before you run it back. This one, you can do it one by one, or as you go, you can just start tucking them in. It protects it from the water, stuff like that. If you need to pull it down a little bit more, you can. So that's pretty much it with the cables. All the cables are back in here. Now let's see how hard it is to push them back into the frame of the bike. If it's easier than the Dyna, or if it's the same issue that I've been having when I try to push mine in. So far so good. And then you gotta kind of line it up with the frame. This is the light for the headlight. Tuck them in. Yeah, this is way easier than the Dyna, bro. It depends how many lights you put, because my shit got a whole Christmas tree on there. Alright guys, so we're pretty much done. That's what I've been saying this past 3 days. But for the extension of the clutch cable, it comes with this part right here. So it gives you about another 6 inches. What you want to do is loop this bottom part. And then what I did right now, you twist it to lock it. And then you bring down the other nut right here. And then what you want to do is grab some wrenches to really tie in this little bell right here, whatever you want to call it. Just really want to snug it so it won't come off. You see how easily it comes off? So what you want to do with pressing this down is going to keep it in place. I know the camera's picking it up. Try to do it that way. Like that. Really snug. Try to close it as much as you can so the little ball won't come out. It will just spin in there. You want to test it out. So on this side of the cable here, it has a screw that pushes down on this little bar right here. But they should have also done a clip just so it won't come off. Because right as soon as I tighten it down, it wants to come loose. This would help. Trying to tighten it as much as you can. Yeah, you don't want this to move, so you always wanna grab it from up here first and then twist it. See, that's a lot better. That ain't going nowhere. So now you can bring down the nut here, and this is just to help you lock it in place. And just turn it again. So that ain't going anywhere. Yeah, that's good. So even if you try to move it, it's not going anywhere. That's how you want that movement. Even if you yank it, because you don't want no false fucking clutch and then fuck it all up. Or you just won't hit the gears, and what about if you're going really fast? You're gonna have to panic and go off to the side of the freeway trying to fix this. But yeah, it's good. Really tight, you're good. You wanna slide in the back sleeve in here and slide it in here. Like that. And then you should have the open window here. You wanna push back the sleeve. You wanna push it up out the way. I'm gonna bring down the whole clutch thing here. Now you're gonna reopen the clips to drop in the cable like that. It's a big old clutch cable now with the extension. that. I don't know if it's picking it up. Okay, so same thing, you want to push out the extended clutch part, this little bell part here, and then your other piece, you want to bring it down. Okay, push this thing out, and then bring this thing back up. Okay, so once you get it up here, once you press down, just lock it in place like that, so you could have enough space to work with 2 hands. We should be able to push it out still. Yeah, like that. Let's push it out. This one you want to push it back towards the back so it can fall on the back part here. And then drop this one. Saw that? Push it back in. Don't forget this little clip right here. You push down the clip. This little clip right here. Just gently push it so it can hold. It's funny how this little piece holds the whole clutch cable. If something goes wrong, that's on the little piece right here. But it's good. Now you just gotta adjust your clutch cable, bring down the sleeve. Once you adjust your cable, let's check out the cable. Yeah, we gotta adjust it. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and press this so it can release, so it can pull back the clutch cable. Watch. And then you can go ahead and readjust it. So it pulled it back. I don't know if that's picking it up. Now you can adjust your cable however you want. And it's working. I'm gonna test it out right now. Alright, so now that we adjusted the cable, clutch cable, you want to press the button in so it can stay in place. You want to test out the clutch again. Good. So now you want to put down the sleeve. Don't forget this little rubber piece so you can protect it from the water. And let's give it a little quick test ride. That's pretty much it. Hopefully we don't make this long video, but thank you guys for watching. This is how you install some Dominator bars on a 2023 Lowrider S with the 114. Let me know how you guys like the install.